A homeless man walked into a small town searching for any work he could find. He had been walking for days with nothing but torn clothes on his back. He spotted a wealthy businessman standing outside a fancy store, dressed in an expensive suit with shiny leather shoes. The homeless man approached him and asked politely if there was any work available, even just for a single meal. But the businessman looked at him with disgust. "Work? For someone like you? You're filthy and pathetic. Get away from me before I call the police. I don't help lazy bums like you." He waved his hand dismissively and walked away. The homeless man's heart sank deeply. "I'm not lazy," he whispered to himself as tears formed in his eyes. "I lost everything in the fire. My home, my wife, my job. I've been searching desperately just to survive another day." He walked further into town feeling hopeless. Then he saw two young men sitting outside a small cafe. They looked rough and intimidating, with torn clothes and tattoos covering their arms. Despite their scary appearance, he gathered courage and asked if they knew of any work nearby. "Work? Sure, old man, follow us," they said with smirks on their faces. They led him down a narrow alley behind the cafe. His heart raced with fear. "They're going to rob me," he thought. "They're going to hurt me for sure." He closed his eyes tightly and prayed, "Lord, I have nothing left. If this is my end, please let it be quick." But when he opened his eyes, he saw them pulling out fresh sandwiches and water bottles from their backpacks. "We don't have jobs to offer you, sir," said one of the young men gently. "But we know exactly what it feels like to be hungry and alone. We were homeless once too." They sat with him while he ate. They shared stories and laughed together like old friends. Before leaving, they handed him a piece of paper with an address written on it. "Go there tomorrow morning. The owner is a good man. He gave us a second chance when nobody else would. Tell him we sent you." Tears filled the homeless man's eyes as he watched them walk away. He had judged them by their rough appearance, just as others had judged him unfairly. He looked up at the sky and smiled through his tears. "Thank you, Lord. You sent me angels when I needed them most." He realized that true kindness doesn't come from fancy suits or wealth. It comes from those who have known real struggle and still choose to help others anyway.